Hey everybody, welcome back live at Drew's house, Joppa Afternoon Drive, another edition. Hope you're all doing well out there. Newburyport boys in the house today, the hockey team. I can't believe I haven't had any hockey guys in this year. This is unusual for this particular show. But left to right, we got Ryan Philbin. Say hello, Ryan. There you go. Say hi. Wave to the camera. Hello, there you go. Jamie Brooks in the middle. He's the goaltender. And Zach McHugh. Hey, boys, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. You guys are coming off a, I don't know. You lost in the Elite Eight, which is what do they call it? The quarterfinals at the high school level. But, that's a great season for you guys. I know you're coming off a loss and you're kind of down about that, but everybody ends up coming off a loss unless you win the whole thing. It's a good season, right?
Yeah. Overall.
You feeling good about it?
Yeah.
Good. You made Coach Yameen happy, made him proud. That's the Coach Paul Yameen, tough one to please, but
yeah, definitely.
What was the Ryan? Tell me about what was the tournament like for you guys?
It was a really fun run. I think we did a good job. Like our senior group and the captains did a good job of getting everybody to really buy in, and then obviously our seeding helped us too. To have 2 home games at the Graph to start it off was pretty good. And I think that just all fed into the energy on our team.
Speaking of the Graph, Jamie, that I thought somebody was going to get seriously hurt that night when that door behind you flew open twice. I don't know if it was in your end of that night. I can't remember, but the door flew open in that Triton game a couple times.
Yeah, no. There's definitely some problems, but overall, it's our home rink, so.
There's definitely a home ice advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys packed that place pretty good. I always tell people, it's like Newburyport is definitely, I don't think I realized that until I moved here, or started working here. I don't live here, but it's kind of like my second home. But I don't think I realized that until I spent time here, how big of a hockey community it was. It is.
Yeah, no, people usually show up to games, which is good for us because it really helps us with the energy.
Zach, you feel that love there from the student section?
Yeah, I feel like.
Just talk right into that mic for me.
Newburyport boys hockey has always had a winning culture in the Yameen era, at least.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people love to come see us play, and I think having a great student body who comes and supports us is really helpful against games playoff games and games like Triton.
Yeah.
It's really nice. Yeah.
Cool. So so you got 2 wins. Who'd you beat in the tournament there first round?
We beat Melrose and then Plymouth South.
You beat Melrose and Plymouth. All right, so those are 2 good wins, 2 good teams. You ended up going down to Canton, who, I don't know, I remember that rivalry kind of building when I was doing radio games 10 years ago for Newburyport. They're always tough. Obviously, what was that game like? Explain it to me. Actually, let's start with the goaltender's perspective. You get to see it from a different angle.
It was just a good game. We came out strong, but we couldn't really capitalize on our chances early, and then they just got players in front of the net and got 2 goals off just a deflection and then a rebound. So
yeah.
And then
final score
2-0.
Oh, all right. Yeah, so it was a tight game.
Yeah.
What was that like for you guys playing in that one?
I felt in the first period we had a lot of momentum. We had some good opportunities, but you can't really win a game without scoring. And
that's a good point.
When they had their opportunities, they capitalized, and we never really had that push at the end of the game to really bang one in and make it a 2-1 game. So
just kind of a frustrating day, or
yeah, it was just disappointing that we couldn't capitalize on any of our opportunities, and I don't know.
Yeah,
it was just, it was a battle.
It still hurts.
Yeah, it still hurts, but it was a battle. Even though we didn't capitalize on our goal-scoring chances, I think everyone brought their best effort. Everyone battled as hard as they could, and that's all you can ask for, really.
Ryan, I won't even ask Zach this because I know the answer just from that reaction, but have you had any time to kind of step back and be like, yeah, all right, tough way to go out, but that was a really solid season there?
Yeah, it's all still slowly setting in, but as time goes on, kind of been realizing that while we didn't achieve the end goal, it was still a good run.
Yeah. That end goal it is a hard one to accomplish, right? It's especially a lot of good teams you got to get through. What's it like playing tournament puck? I know it's just a whole different level of intensity, right?
Yeah, it seems it's a 1-game playoff every team you're playing, so it's not like you can look at a team and underestimate everybody. It's just got to be every single game. You got to bring everything you got. Yeah. And so everybody's just fired up. It's a whole different beast.
Goaltending pressure, man. I always think those state tournament games, it's like. Because 1 goal can decide those things. It's like every minute matters, every shot matters. What's it like being a goaltender in a state tournament game?
I don't know. I kind of think about it the same. I kind of just go into the game with the same mindset every time.
Goalies are weird. They're so they don't give you much, do they?
If I play like I know I can, then that's all I can really do. And I just gotta trust my teammates to get things done around me.
Yeah, are you guys all seniors or?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's I mean, it's nice to have a good run like that. You know, not only do you get to the tournament, you get a couple wins. I know you want to win the whole damn thing, but so the winter sports season's good in general. What's the what was like kind of what made this team good this year? Because obviously you guys had, like I'm saying here a million times, but you guys had a good season. What made this team tight? Was it chemistry in the locker room? What was it?
I think just we had a strong group of seniors who like all have like bought into what you mean things and like what the coaches think.
Yeah.
So I think that and having like a really like large group of kids that just buy into hockey and want to be good and want to like represent the program and have like I think we should have a really prideful program. So I think that's what have made us have like a good season.
There is something to that, right? It's like you guys kind of, I would say Newburyport doesn't always rebuild. Like it's a lot of reloading, and it is. I mean, I see a lot of the same family names come through. My brother played 3 years ago, that sort of thing. Like it is kind of that sort of deal at Newburyport. I guess that's just being from a hockey community, but it's a cool thing to have. Yeah. What's the? I know the coaching staff. So it's Paul Yameen, Jeb Bopalan, Jeff Gadatis. You guys have a fourth?
We have Coach Billy Boudreau.
Okay, I didn't know.
An alumni.
I met him once. Yeah, okay.
Jeffrey Weil, he was an alumni as well, and they both volunteered to help out.
Okay, cool. So that's the staff. You guys all get along. I remember. Are they players, coaches, or what would you say? It's just like the perfect balance, or what?
I mean, I think having all 5 coaches, I mean, it's like there some coaches you kind of talk to a little bit more than others. But
there's like good cop, bad cop sort of thing.
It's a little bit.
I get that. What's the practice and deal like? Well, actually, I had the girls team in here, the co-op team. That I hear there's been like battles over locker room space. Is that correct?
Oh yeah. We usually get to the rink a lot earlier than they do.
Yeah.
So like there'll be like sometimes where we're showing up for practice when they're getting on for practice, and if we have like film or something and we have to go up to the other room, but we put their bag in one locker room, they'll switch it around and stuff.
Yeah, I've heard there's some bag movement. I don't know if you saw that episode. I want to go back and watch it. There was some talk about that. I forget the names. It was a while ago, but whoever we had on, I do remember that. But tell people about that, because like the graph is like not only is there quirks that we talked about, broken doors and sometimes broken Zambonis. I was at the broken Zamboni night.
Yeah.
That's fun being on the radio and there's a broken Zamboni. There's really not much to talk about. But there's those quirks, but also just it's an old rink that like they're not gonna, it's in a weird location. They're not gonna like redo it. So like the locker rooms are tight. It's like it's madness in there some days. I imagine you guys see it and craziness.
During the bank tournament,
when all the teams come in?
Yeah, when there's like 4 teams in the locker room at the same time, it's just madness because you have people like getting dressed in the hallway, and then you have like everyone's sticks lined up and stuff like that, and extra bags and stuff. It's just packed.
You're just like tiptoeing around that whole bag.
It's so true.
And also having like train varsity, train JV, Newburyport varsity, Newburyport JV, and then the girls team practicing. It's like hectic there. It's always packed because it's tiny. It's like a shoebox in the back.
It's like a shoebox. That's a good way of saying it. Is there any like? I mean, I know you guys are used to it at this point, but are there some days where you're just like they're like trying to be as a team, and you're just like, oh my goodness, can everybody just go away? Like you just need some like team space or something.
Yeah, especially I mean, like again during the bank tournament, like we'd be trying to do our whole warm-up thing, and that gets screwed up because we had to like keep our bags in the lobby and stuff. But
is it partially fun though too? Like I bet those are like memories for you guys. It's just the chaos behind the scenes like that. Yeah. What was the bank tournament like? Do you guys? I mean, that's always a fun little way to end the season, kind of get you ready for tournament play.
I know junior year we won the bank tournament.
Yep.
And it was really fun, and then this year we had like a thriller game against North Andover, and it was a really good game. I mean, we fought back after being down, and then played against Andover in the final and didn't get it done. But the bank tournament was always a fun tournament.
Yeah, we get to play it on your home ice. It's cool. Does it get you ready? Do you feel like it? I think the goal of those end of year tournaments is to kind of get you ready for tournament play. Does it? It has that feel a little bit, right?
Yeah, it gets you in the mindset of like you got to win or you're going home, because it's not like directly like that, but if you want to make the finals, you got to win your games. Yeah, the whole one and done thing, right? Yeah. Again, Ryan Philbin, Jamie Brooks, Zach McHugh in the house here. Newburyport Clippers hockey. Season ended first Canton in the tournament, but it was a good season. They got a couple tournament wins, and that's always a good thing to have on the resume. You guys, so
I know a couple of you play spring sports. So one of you doesn't. Which one said you didn't? You don't. Okay.
Yeah.
Goalies. No. No lacrosse goalie. You could do that.
It's a little bit.
Not into it. Yeah. Well, it's a whole different game. I know, but was that the position you'd play if you played lacrosse?
Probably not. I think I don't know because I play soccer too, and I'm not a goalie in soccer, so I just like switching it up.
Sorry to put you in that box. I didn't mean to. But the goaltender box. But everybody I talked to, like with spring sports, like you got a whole nother season ahead of you as seniors. But like I always remember the hockey guys being like, spring sports are fun, but it's not hockey. It's you guys savor those final moments. Did you even like the practices? Did you start like enjoying towards the end?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, nothing really compares. Like our coaching staff's like intensity. Nothing really compares to that. So like nothing will compare to like high school hockey at Newburyport. I mean, all the coaches really want it just as badly as you do, and they motivate you to be better. Yeah. So I think that you can't really replicate that in other sports.
I mean, and the fan base is it must be just electric to play in front of a crowd like that.
Absolutely.
And I mean, I don't know. Is it fair to say it's like every night? Maybe not every night. I'm sure they have some off nights. But
I mean, this year was pretty good.
We had
really consistent.
Consistent turnouts pretty much
Especially,
every game.
Yeah.
That's unreal at the high school level.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's part of that is like coming out of because you guys are still partially like the pandemic crew. You had to go some. Yeah. What year was that a pain for you? Sophomore year?
Sophomore year.
Yeah. So your sophomore. Yeah. I mean, what was that like going? I mean, you get in the middle of your high school career and it's like, wait, what?
Yeah. Well, sophomore year was fun. Was kind of fun because we couldn't really play out of league, so we got like our own little tournament inside the K-Band League, and it ended with us playing Triton in the finals, and we beat them, which was pretty fun.
Yeah. Who is your favorite? Let's go left to right. Who's your favorite team to beat out there?
Favorite team to beat?
I got a couple.
I mean, I'm probably just gonna have to go with Triton.
Yeah.
It's always you can't.
Safe Newburyport answer, yeah.
Say Triton or St. Mary's.
Yeah.
Okay. St. Mary's Lynn. Yeah.
You
played great for us, Triton. You shut them out middle of the season, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're like, casual.
Yeah. Definitely Triton, but St. Mary's. Love being St. Mary's.
Did you go into that little Lynn rink there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of got its own unique place there.
Yeah, we warm up in like a Rite Aid parking lot. It's awesome.
You warmed up in a Rite Aid parking lot?
Yeah. One year we had to do that.
Really?
Because there's no space to warm up in that rink.
Yeah, that's smaller than yours, right?
Yeah.
What do you do? I used to play when I was young, so you walk in, the locker room's right on the right, the little hallway.
Yeah,
that is a small hallway.
Yeah, it's very small.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So tell me about I need to know more about the Rite Aid parking lot. So coaches we got to get out of here?
Well, so like we all got to the locker room, put our stuff down, but we have like a pregame stretching off ice routine that we go do, and there's just absolutely nowhere to do it in that little hallway or anywhere in the lobby, so we just went out the back door.
The player's decision, we need room.
Yeah.
Were you guys all there for that?
Yeah.
What was that experience like for you guys? You're like, I'm in the middle of Lynn doing stretching and
it was definitely funny because it was probably 20 degrees out and it was nighttime, so it was kind of just I can imagine the people driving by seeing a bunch of teenagers stretching in a parking lot. It's probably pretty funny.
Yeah. Probably happy partially dressed already or not yet?
Yeah. No, I had shorts on, a winter jacket.
All right, so the pre-stretching routine. All right. Gotcha. Would you like to comment on the Rite Aid?
Just funny experience.
Those are the weird things you remember, right, about the high school career, those days? Mm-hmm. Is there a turning point this year where you guys kind of looked yourselves in the mirror and said we're pretty good?
I think it was we had lost a couple games that we should have won, and then we had a big weekend against St. Mary's and then Franklin, D1 team who was really good at the time, and we had a huge battle against St. Mary's on Saturday. It was a really good game and ended up tying them, and then we drove all the way to Franklin the next day and beat Franklin 1-0.
It's a tough road trip.
Yeah, and I think it was. I think since then, people gained a lot of confidence that we could really make a run and we can make some damage in the tournament. And I think since then, a lot of people gained a lot more confidence, started playing better.
Yeah. Do you guys agree with that? Was that kind of the juncture?
And I think it just helps that we play some really good teams. And I mean, when we have decent games against those teams, it gives us confidence that we can do it against anybody.
Yeah. Like Ryan was saying, I don't think any Division II team plays the schedule we played. I mean, we played St. John's Prep, BC High, all those really good D1 teams.
Yeah.
And I some people might question why Coach Amin does that, but I think it really just builds your team's confidence because you play against the best teams in the state. You can play good against them. You can beat anyone. And,
I remember, you're right, because it can be controversial. I mean, every coach basketball, all sports, college, anything. They all get that. If you schedule tough, there's pros and cons. You get your guys ready. I mean, as a player, I don't play in other sports, not hockey at your level, but it's like as a player, I just always wanted to play the best. Like, I don't know how you guys feel, but like if I have a coach that's doing that, I'm like, please, yes,
Definitely.
like that's what we want.
Definitely.
You know, so I don't know. It probably makes you guys tougher for the tournament too. I would imagine it's probably why you got a couple of wins.
Yeah, I mean, because nobody really sees like the schedule we see and like plays the teams we play. So
Yeah.
Just keeps
I mean,
it
we're
tough
just
to do.
we're basically battle tested coming into the tournament compared to some of these other teams who don't play the teams we play.
Yeah. No, I mean, I think it's great. It's no fun beating somebody 9-0 in a hockey game, right?
No.
You know? I mean, with some of those teams, though, I mean, like some of those powerhouses, I mean, yeah, you guys go into the prep and all those places. I don't know how good they were this year, but I mean, as a goaltender, you must be like, all right, gonna be a busy night. Here we go.
Yeah, no, I definitely got to prepare myself a little bit, but like, I don't know. At the end of the day, the shots I see, like, you can kind of see in most other games. It's just depending on like where they're coming from and stuff like that.
It's more about you.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the? When did you know you wanted to be a goaltender? Were you one of those kids who like skated for a while and was?
Kinda. I mean, I always liked playing goalie, like even when I was younger, and I still like skated out. But I made the switch in like 5th grade, and became like a full-time goalie then.
Full-time goalie. There have been a lot of teams over the years. I've seen so many at the high school level that have been like good hockey teams, and like they just didn't have the goaltender. Like, you guys must be like at some point like, we got the goaltender. Thank goodness. Like that's a huge relief, right?
Yeah. I mean, you can if like say like your team's not playing that well and you can rely on your goaltender to keep you in the game, and that's like a really big strength that we had the whole entire season.
You guys playing those nights, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's mostly something nice about your
Well, yeah,
goaltender.
absolutely. It's great having him, knowing that like if we need him to steal a save for us, then he can be that guy, make that stop. And
Yeah. I remember one year, your coaching staff, I think as a whole, they were, it's that line, if you have 2 goalies, you really don't have one, I think, is like or 2 quarterbacks, but it kind of works with goalies in the high school level. And they were bouncing back and forth all year round. I could tell they were losing their mind trying to find the hot hand in net. It was like painful. And the team was really good too, but it was like just trying to find the guy that would stand tall. But anyway, Ryan Philbin, Jamie Brooks, Zach McHugh in the house, Newburyport Clippers hockey. You guys excited for spring? Is it what's school life like right now? We're not talking any COVID stuff anymore, right?
No.
It's stuff's not okay.
Yeah.
School's it's all right.
It's all right.
yeah, and it's getting harder by the day as the year winds down.
It's
But
Yeah.
It's harder to focus, but it's
Because is this like seniors? I should even say this. Parents are gonna get mad at me. Is this like senior slide time right now?
yes.
Yes.
It's the most affirmative yes I've had. Yeah. And so that because all your college stuff is in, and
Yeah, pretty much.
what do you all get the warnings about like don't completely slack, right? You get all that stuff. Teachers telling you that.
yeah.
It is pretty good advice. You can still. I do know people who have really messed up at this point. Usually not grades wise, but just doing something, silly.
Yeah.
Behave. But you're just trying to get to the end of the year. How many more days is it? Like it feels like spring's
I
coming.
think it's 37.
Not that anybody's counting. It's 37 and a half
I
days.
just-
But it's,
on the
tw-
way
it's
here,
24
so-
school days, I think.
24 school days.
Yeah.
All right. You guys had that really down. That's okay.
Yeah.
24 school days. So you're not trying. You're ready to be out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited for lacrosse season. I feel like it'll be
Okay.
fun, but
Yeah.
I mean,
Like you
Light
said,
at the
it's
end of
not.
the tunnel.
Yeah. Like you said, it's not. It won't be the same as hockey.
Yeah. What about the? I don't know. I guess maybe it's more of a sports thing and like the outside activities. But is there like? I don't know. I do kind of remember being in those classes on the final days and being like, "Oh man, I'll never be here again." Did any of that stuff set in? It's kind of weird, right?
maybe towards the end of the year it might set in a little bit more, but
Yeah.
not necessarily right now.
You'll get emotional during the final week.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
That's funny. How about teachers? You guys, teachers, you're big on. Everybody seems to have nice words about the faculty there.
I mean, I've had Coach Amin as my gym teacher.
Oh, gym teacher?
So
Yeah.
Gotta
Yeah.
say that's my favorite teacher.
I've been in there for a gym class. I think everybody's seen a Coach Me in gym class. I think. I forgot he was teaching. That's right. So he's your favorite teacher,
Yeah, him and Mr. McCarthy.
Mr. McCarthy. Do I know Mr.
Yeah, that's
McCarthy?
impressive.
He teaches like science classes, and
I'm
It's
supposed
not
to
like
be in his
it's
class right now.
interesting.
You're supposed to be in his class right now.
Yeah.
It's my fault, Mr. McCarthy. I apologize. We're going a little long with the boys here. We don't usually do this on school time. This is very nice. This is actually affirmative that you guys are in the senior slide mode, because when your athletic director says, go ahead, go see Drew, you're doing okay.
Yeah.
He must like you guys. What class are you missing?
I'm in study right now, so I'm not missing.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
There, you?
English. Sorry, misconnect.
Sorry, misconnect. We're sorry to you too. We'll make it up to you. Do I get to write a pass? Do they still do that? Do you guys need passes to go places?
Probably so, yeah.
God, man, it's weird. It's weird to think about. I was out driving by my high school the other day, and it's like completely rebuilt. So I didn't even I don't know. I just was thinking to myself, like, I don't connect. Like, I don't remember any of it. I'm not that old,
Yeah.
but man, high school days are weird. What's like the biggest? You guys have older brothers or anything?
Yeah.
Ryan, you said?
Yeah, Ryan.
Yeah. So did he played hockey too, right?
He played hockey up until sophomore year, and then he quit. But
He did, okay.
I got to play lacrosse with him the
Play
past
lacrosse.
2 years. Yeah.
How's that playing with a brother?
It's fun.
Yeah.
I mean, he's fun to play with, and I mean, I played like in my backyard with him my whole entire life, and then
Yeah.
got to play with lacrosse with him like his senior season last year.
You guys have
It was awesome.
brother fights?
Yeah, I mean, Ryan Philbin's witnessed a couple of them. They get pretty bad.
Didn't break them up, Ryan?
Nah, but like when we were little,
They're gonna work it out.
kind of when we were little, not anymore though.
Now they're all grown.
Yeah, growing up.
That's good. Who was like the team prankster this year in the Newburyport locker room? Was there there's always usually like one jokester,
We had a
goofball.
couple.
Yeah. Go ahead, name drop. Who you got?
I throw Jackson DeVivo in there.
Yeah. Cole Beaupelon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's
Popular hockey name in this community.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hot take: Charlie Forrest, Charles Forrest,
Charles Forrest, yeah.
Yeah.
prankster.
Yeah.
How about the? You guys were talking about how it was nice to have the senior leadership and all that, but like, were there some young guns that kind of like stepped up and surprised you and played a big role?
Yeah, I think Colby Arell, he made the team this year after being on JV the past couple of years, and I thought he stepped up and he played pretty well towards the end of the season, as well as Will Palomino.
Yep.
And they both stepped up and had some pretty big goals, and just did their job, did the right thing, and pretty happy for those guys. They had good seasons.
Yeah.
You guys agree with those names? Any additions? You got it?
I'd say also Jackson DeVivo. He had kind of the same situation as Colby Arell coming up from JV last year. Made an impact, especially towards the end of the season.
Do you guys take is there added like you guys are all well spoken and like you say all the right things and all that stuff, but is there like a level of pressure being like a senior leader? I don't know, you guys captains too, or
Yeah.
you guys are captains. Is there like a level of pressure being like senior captains at Newburyport? It's a big program, like you want to make sure whatever, you can have your fun too, but you want to make sure like you do set a good example, like you got to kind of be like the grown-ups in the room, right?
I think our senior group did a really good job of like leading by example. I feel like when we push kids to like try harder and like give their best effort, we were also giving our best effort and like trying to lead that way. And I think Max Pulio, he's not here with us right now, but he was a really good example of that. Like he always gave his he put his heart out there, and I think that reflects well on the younger kids.
Yeah. You just want to take that one too? Same question.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, I think it's just important to practice hard every day so they see that and they bring that same intensity, because even the kids who don't play, like if they're practicing hard, it'll help us get better and like become a better team.
Those guys are big parts of the team, right? The
Yeah.
ones that don't always see the ice. It's
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, same thing. Just being intense in practice, and I think our senior leaders did a good job of keeping up that intensity, and also just trying to do stuff with the team away from the rink. Just make sure everybody's still dialed into the team.
Pasta party's still a thing and all that stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. Big part of the big smile over there.
Yeah.
Hungry? Is it lunchtime? Who has the best pasta party?
Caden Iserman.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Caden has
Were you all gonna say the same thing?
Yeah.
He had Chick-fil-A catered to our pasta party. So
that was
How about that?
Yeah.
Cool.
stuff.
What's the what is it always like is it pretty much the
Yeah, it's
same
usually
menu?
pasta.
It's always pasta, and then he threw Chick-fil-A in there. It was awesome.
Chick-fil-A was a nice change up.
Yeah.
All right, let's do one more. We usually end. You guys are all first timers on the show.
Yeah.
Kind of surprised
I've
by
been here
that.
before.
You have?
Yeah.
When?
Soccer.
Oh. All right. Now I got it. So I do see so many of you guys. It's hard sometimes. I don't know. Did you change your haircut or do you look
Yeah,
exactly the same?
No, I had the mullet fade.
Oh,
back then,
I
so-
remember that now. Yeah, that rings a bell. Okay. Well, good to see you. You look good. Nice work with the hair. I haven't changed my hair. I don't think. All right, Ryan Philbin, Jamie Brooks, Zach McHugh. Let's end the show here with a little rapid fire because for the two of you, it's the first time on the show, but we'll all participate. Can you take the first one?
Sure.
We'll go left to right.
Sure.
All right. Ryan, Jamie, Zach, you get the advantage of hearing everybody first. Make them easy. Favorite food?
Pasta.
Just a good steak.
Buffalo wings.
Favorite musician?
Can I go with band?
Sure.
You go first. You see
You go first.
Oh, I'm still thinking.
I'm still thinking.
Jamie, you got one? You can bail them out?
They can suck it up.
Pressure's on.
Tough.
Is it you're grappling with some? This is one of the hardest thinkers we've had on this one.
I think my favorite band is Leonard Skinner.
Wow, nice, timely with the passing of the final Leonard
Yeah,
Skinner
I
member.
saw that,
Did you?
yeah.
Yeah.
I'd probably go Led Zeppelin.
Wow, old school boys. All right.
Like some CCR.
Wow, 3 classic rock. Is that what's playing in the locker room too?
CCR is a big thing.
one.
in the locker room,
CCR, I feel a big one. The coaches love it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, no wonder why the coaching staff loves you guys. They're like, this is the best group for music. This is perfect. Favorite movie?
Philbin.
Oh, spotty. There's so many good options.
Don't get
I give
overwhelmed.
you a top 3.
Mine's going blank.
Somebody once answered that question and goes, I lied. I haven't even seen it. I was like, what? I was like, I just got nervous and I blacked out. I don't know what happened. You know.
Just because it's fresh, I watched it recently. I'll go Miracle.
Good hockey one.
Say 21.
Is that the Blackjack movie?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I like that movie too.
Gotta go with Step Brothers.
Step Brothers.
Classic.
All right, my story on Step Brothers. I watched the first. I don't know if I was in a weird mood or something. Like everybody tells me, like, how would you not? You would love that. I watched the first 10 minutes of it, and like I was like, I couldn't do it. Maybe I wasn't in the mood.
Hilarious.
I got to go back to it. I think.
Me and Ryan used to watch it all the time.
Yeah, it was like
every day,
All right.
everyday thing.
I will definitely go. I am going to go back to it at some point. I feel like I'm missing out. Final 2. Let's go favorite TV show. It's a good one.
I'm not a big TV show guy.
Nothing.
Not really.
Even back in your younger days.
I would go Stranger Things on that one. Stranger Things.
I like Stranger Things. Yeah.
Probably say Ted Lasso.
Yeah. Is there a new season out? I see everybody
Yeah, it came
tweeting
out
about it right
yesterday.
now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yesterday.
we're on it. Okay.
I'll go Family Guy.
Family Guy. All right, very good.
South Park.
South Park. Yeah. All right, we'll end with a nice little one to end on here. Again, this has been fun. Ryan Philbin, Jamie Brooks, Zach McHugh, Newburyport Clippers hockey, just coming off a great season, and these guys are finishing off their senior year. They've been great representatives of Newburyport and great Newburyport Clippers here for many years. Final one for you boys. What is the best advice you can give? You guys probably remember watching all the old hockey guys when you were young and, whatever, 5th grade or whatever. What's your best advice to like the 5th grader, middle schooler who wants to do what you guys just did someday?
Start working now and don't take anything for granted. Just no matter what it is, if you're going to lift, if you're going to skate, anything, just everything you have every time.
There you go.
Yeah, just put your all in. Like, don't leave anything on the table. Don't make yourself regret not putting the work in later.
Yep.
Yeah, basically summed it up. But,
Tough to go third.
But yeah, I think, every time you put on a jersey, just wear it with pride, and because you never know, it's over so quickly. It just
It is, isn't it? It goes by fast.
It went by really fast. So every chance you get to represent Newburyport or whatever team you're playing for, just take advantage of it and really give it your all.
Look at you. You dug deep for a good answer. Nice going.
Yeah,
You guys want to say thank you to anybody, parents or anything? It's a long... Hockey parents are tough. Hockey families.
Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Mom and Dad. They went to every single game.
There you go. Every single day?
I think they went to every single game. Yeah.
Didn't miss a game.
I don't think so.
Hockey parents. That's a tough one.
Yeah.
Even
At
young...
least one of them went to every. I think my mom went to every game.
Even when you're younger, though, man. The early ice time and the...
5 a.m. driving to Western Mass.
Oh, my goodness.
Just to play in some random game.
Good job, hockey parents out there. Different breed. Thank you, boys. Ryan Philbin, Jamie Brooks, Zach McHugh. Big thanks to the Sarahs in the house today. Sarah Hayden, the boss. Sarah Blackstone running the show here. We thank you very much, our small but mighty team here in Newburyport. We love you guys, and you guys got to get back to class. Get out of here. We'll see everybody. Have a good rest of the spring, all right, boys? Finish strong.
Thank you.
Live at Drew's house, Joppa Afternoon Drive. Peace.